Hey, what's going on, guys? SLC 2003 here, and today I am actually going to be doing WWE Summerslam 2017 predictions. I haven't done one of these since WrestleMania 33, and that was like 4 or 5 months ago, so that was ages ago. But I'm going to try and get back into it, you know. But I want to do it differently, so I'm just going to be playing some 2K17 whilst I list the matches and say who I think is going to win. So I don't know how long ago it was. I think it was like yesterday, August 17th. That was yesterday. But WWE Twitter posted that Jason Jordan, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy will battle the Miztourage at the SummerSlam kickoff. So we've got the Miztourage and versus Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys. I think that the Miztourage are gonna win this match because the Hardys and Jason Jordan beat them on Raw. So what I think is going to happen is I think the Miztourage are going to get their win back against the Hardys. Although it may turn out that
this will surely be a true
the Hardys do win, but I think it could go either way, really. And then the next match is Akira Tozawa versus Neville. I don't know if this is also on the kickoff show, but I'm going with Akira Tozawa. He is not gonna, Neville isn't gonna get his Cruiserweight Championship belt back yet. However, I do think that he will get it back eventually, but Akira Tozawa's just won it, so I don't think Akira Tozawa is gonna get it. Alright, the next match is the Usos versus the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I think the New Day are going to win them. They have just won them. Like, they only won them a little while ago. So, you know, I actually thought that this match was actually on the kickoff show, because that was like one of the first matches I heard about, and it was before, I'm just trying to remember, was it before? I think it was like a week or so before the Akira Tozawa and Neville match, because I didn't know that there was going to be the Miztourage and Hardy Boys match. But for this, I'm going to have to go for the New Day. You know, the New Day are going to hold them. I don't have to hold them for longer than they did last time with the Raw Championships. But I do think they're going to hold them for quite some time. So the next match is Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Of course, the Demon is going to be unleashed on Bray Wyatt, and this one's going to be a tough one to choose, because Bray Wyatt, they've both been world champions, because Finn had the Universal Championship. Although he did only hold it for like a day, he still was champion. And of course, Bray Wyatt had been WWE champion, which he won at Elimination Chamber, and I was really excited for that. But then Randy Orton beat him. But I still thought that was a pretty good match at WrestleMania 33.
Rollins is always aware of his surroundings. Seth Rollins is going up.
But so for this one, I'm gonna have to go for the Demon, Finn Balor, because Bray Wyatt drenched him in blood last time on Raw. and that was sort of like giving off a vibe of like the Brood.
He's starting to feel it here.
Sorry guys, I just had to take a drink. So maybe like Bray Wyatt gets some sort of Brood or something like that. Although it would be pretty cool to see like the Wyatt family back again, but they're all on different brands. I don't even know if Luke Harper's still with the company anymore. But Braun Strowman's on Raw. You know, I'm gonna have to go for Balor for this match. Right, the next match is Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo Amore in the shark cage above the ring. I think Big Show's gonna win, but there was just one thing that I thought was a bit weird about this match, was the shark cage stipulation, because only a little while ago Chris Jericho was in the shark cage. So that means there's 2 shark cage matches in 1 year. There might even be more. But I'm gonna have to go for Big Show. Unless what they're doing is they're gonna have Big Show pass the torch. Although I don't really want that to happen, because I know Big Show's gonna stay around for a little bit, a couple years more or something, because you know, people like Hulk Hogan and stuff, they wrestled in like their 50s and stuff. I don't know how old Big Show is. I think 40s, 50s, I think 40s. But yeah, he can still wrestle. I think he's gonna make some more appearances at like maybe next year's Royal Rumble or something like that. But the next match after that is Randy Orton versus Rusev. I think that Randy Orton's gonna win, because I don't know, actually. I just think that Randy Orton's gonna beat Rusev. Either he's gonna do it clean, or Rusev is gonna get disqualified or something. That's what I think's gonna happen. But I don't know. But anyways, the next match is John Cena versus Baron Corbin, after John Cena cost Baron Corbin his Money in the Bank briefcase. You see, I was watching What Culture, and they said that they might be doing the turn Baron Corbin into like a massive heel. So like turn him against Cena completely, because he cost him the Money in the Bank briefcase. But my only problem with that is that Cena cost Damien Sandow's Money in the Bank, and I was so excited for Damien Sandow to be world champion. I was really ready for that, everybody was. But then they took it away and never did really anything with Sandow until like the Miztourage, and then he got fired, and then nothing happened, which is kind of annoying. But I hope that this time they do something with Baron Corbin. So I think Baron Corbin's gonna win, but I know Cena will win. But you just have to sort of, you have to predict. So I'm going with Cena. I think Cena's gonna win. Baron Corbin, they're gonna have another match on SmackDown or something in the future, and then Baron Corbin will win. But right now at SummerSlam, I don't think Baron Corbin will win. It's gonna be Cena. Then we got Cesaro and Sheamus versus basically the Shield minus Roman Reigns, but Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I've been waiting for this team up since they split up. I knew that eventually they would team up again, and I was right, they have teamed up. So I think, I don't know, because I really want to say Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, but I do have a big feeling Cesaro and Sheamus might win this match. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. That's who I think is going to win. The next match is AJ Styles vs Kevin Owens, with, I think, Shane McMahon as the special guest referee, if I'm correct. But yeah, I think that, I just have to check something. Right, I just had to double check something about the match card, because on this it's a bit confusing because they don't say what matches are for titles and everything. But anyways, I think that the AJ Styles vs Kevin Owens match is for AJ Styles' United States Championship. But what I think is going to happen is I think AJ Styles is going to keep the belt because he deserves it, Kevin Owens, he's held quite a few belts in WWE. Whilst AJ's only held 2 now. But they're both been world champions, Universal and WWE Championship. They've both had the United States Championship. But I'm going to have to go with AJ Styles for this match. Next, got Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I think that Shinsuke is going to win, but there was one thing that confused me, because apparently there's the India tour or something like that. Like they're going to India. So I don't know if Jinder Mahal is going to keep the belt, keep it till after the India tour, and then lose it to Shinsuke, or Shinsuke's going to lose it now, win it now, then lose it at the India tour. But I have no idea. It's so confusing. But I think Jinder Mahal's going to win. Then after the India tour, Shinsuke's going to win. But I think Jinder Mahal will win this match. Right, we've got Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for these. It's not the SmackDown, it's the Raw. Sorry, it's the Raw Women's Championship. Or is it? Yeah, because Naomi's. Yeah. Alright, I'm sorry, I got everything wrong for a second there. But I think that Sasha Banks is going to win this match. Alexa Bliss, she's held both belts now. Like the women's, of course. But I think Sasha Banks is going to win. Purely because I like Sasha Banks more than Alexa Bliss. But although I do really like Alexa Bliss, and she did bring Mickie James back to the main roster, I just think that what am I saying? Sasha Banks is going to win. Right, then the next match is Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So it's 2 women's matches in a row. So that would be pretty good. I think that Naomi's going to keep the belt. Then Natalya, they'll have a match or something on SmackDown or something like that. Then Natalya will fight at the next pay-per-view as a rematch. And then what I think will happen is that Natalia will then win, and then maybe they could do something like what Charlotte and Sasha Banks did when they traded the belt a few times. I think that would be pretty cool if they did that, but you know, I'm not so sure they'll do that again. But it would be cool because I don't know if Naomi's ever held the Divas Championship. I don't think she did, because she was a part of the Funkadactyl. She wasn't actually a wrestler for a while, was she? I mean, she did wrestle a couple matches, if I remember correctly. But, you know, there's also, she was with Cameron, and I have no idea what happened to Cameron, but I think she's out of the company. But, you know, so I think that Naomi will win this match, and then on the next pay-per-view, Natalia will win, or something like that. If they have another match, I mean, Natalia will win. Alright, this is the match I am so excited for. We got Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman versus Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship. If Brock loses, he leaves WWE and he's taking Paul Heyman with him. Oh, this is going to be so exciting. This match, I have a feeling it's going to go on for a while. You know, most fatal four-way title matches do. But I think,
oh, his body has to be broken right now.
you see, I don't know, because Brock Lesnar says he'll leave, but Brock Lesnar has said lots of stuff. Well, not Brock Lesnar, but Paul Heyman has. But, you know, I think apparently he wants to go back to UFC or something. And that's going to happen, but I don't know if it'll be here or later on down the line. But there are like two ways I think this has happen. I think that Braun Strowman is going to completely, no, three ways actually. I think, no, four. Okay, let me tell you the 4 ways I think this could go. So so let's start off with Samoa Joe. I think that Samoa Joe, if he would win, he would like destroy Brock Lesnar. Like, just they would trade punches and fists over and over and over again. And then Samoa Joe takes out Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, or Braun Strowman takes out Roman Reigns, then Samoa Joe takes out Braun Strowman off his feet with like a steel chair, or puts him through a table or something, because it's a no DQ. Or Braun Strowman could destroy everybody, and then they could have like a stare down with Brock Lesnar or something. Or Brock Lesnar could just win. Or this is the wildest thing that I think could happen. It's crazy, but it is kind of believable. I think that if Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose win the championships, I think that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will help Roman Reigns win the Universal Championship, and they will reform the Shield. That's why I did leave it to last, because it is the most unlikely of the 4. I mean, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar destroying everyone, they seem the most likely. However, Roman Reigns, although he has got a huge build, he's not as big as Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. They are massive guys. But it would be amazing to see the Shield reform. But however, I don't think that will happen. I mean, it might. If it does, then I will definitely do a video of me just going crazy because I predicted something like that. I mean, I know a few people have predicted that. I have heard some other people say that, but I was thinking it like when they reformed, like Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, I was like, what if they help Roman Reigns in the match? I just thought that was crazy, but you know. But I think it's either in the game of Roman, Braun, or Brock. I don't know if Samoa Joe will win, because Samoa Joe, I think he deserves it. He definitely deserves it, but just needs the right time. I think if you give him like no, not the like give him like a SmackDown championship, something that's not low card, but it's not really mid card. It's sort of like the upper card bit or whatever. But I think he just needs a few more main belts before he could fully show that he could get the Universal Championship. But if I have to pick one, it's gotta be...
He's really zeroing in on the chest now. Yeah.
It's gotta be Roman. I think Roman's gonna win.
And the offensive display by Seth Rollins.
But this match is so hard to pick. I don't mind who wins, really. These guys are all amazing, but I think either Roman, Braun. You know what? I pick Brock. I'm going safe. I'm picking Brock, because Brock, if he loses, he's out. He's probably going to go to UFC or something. But if he wins, then you could give it like another match or so, and then you could leave without the belt, you know. Because like, not that, like give it another match, he loses the belt and he stays with the company or something. But I'm gonna have to play it safe. I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar. Alright guys, I know this match is not the match and the video. I know they've both gone actually for quite some time, but we finally got a winner, Seth Rollins. Hope you actually enjoyed watching the match whilst me talking and saying all the matches that are going on. But I think that SummerSlam is probably going to be one of the best pay-per-views we will have this year. I mean, WrestleMania 33, I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Royal Rumble, that was great. Much better than last year. I think... So this is the third one, so the next big pay-per-view is Survivor Series, and I think that'll be great. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next WWE video. Or just any game video, or Lego Harry Potter, or whatever. Alright then, see you guys.